So here we have Saratoga Cars' video on our Ford Escort XR3i. It's on a B registration. It was subject to a restoration about 6 or 7 years ago, we believe. The work wasn't done by ourselves, but one of our directors has loved, owned and cared for the car for the last 3 or 4 years. He's now just decided that it's time for a different toy and time for this car to find its new owner. So we'll start under the engine bay. In our opinion, this is about as close to a concourse car as you can get while still being usable. It's not immaculate, and there is the odd little thing here and there that if you're being really picky and wanted to bring it to a concourse level, you'd have to change. But overall, it's a stunning car that is very, very usable. All the back tray and everything like that. There is no rot anywhere on the car. We've never had an issue getting it through a single MOT the whole time we've owned it. The lower fog lights are incorrect for the car and they aren't wired in, they can just be removed if you wish. We just bolted them on because we quite like the look. All 4 of the alloys are mint with Pirelli tyres all round. The sunroof works and everything like that. There's no rust in any of the channels or anything like that on the sunroof. Showing 25,093 miles. For obvious reasons, we've advertised it as 125,000 miles because we don't have any proof to say otherwise. Seats are all in lovely condition. The car runs and drives spot on. The gear shift, if you're being fussy, is maybe a little bit sloppy, but you know, it's an old car now, this generation. What do you expect? Door cards are all in nice condition, no silly speakers drilled into them. There is unfortunately some rear speakers some speakers in the rear parcel shelf, but there isn't any in the door cards. Bodywork is really straight and really clean. I'll just shut that door. Look at that for a door shut. You can see down there, I mean, we've owned several classic cars over the years, and this is the one that has stuck around the longest because it is simply the nicest. It is in really, really good condition, this car. Let's see if I can get you a little shot underneath. All the exhaust was pretty much brand new and everything like that when it was restored. I think it's done maybe 200 miles since the restoration. We've not really used it or really gotten out to any shows, unfortunately, with COVID and stuff like that. Bring you in the boot here. Boot floors all immaculate, full size spare. The spare hasn't been refurbed, that is, you know, original condition. Bring the boot down. Guest Motors, West Brom, the local car to us. We are based in Birmingham. All the arches are in really, really good condition. I'll just go back actually and just show you the other arch. Coming round to the passenger side. Again, seats all in nice condition. All the radio works and everything like that. We've got a few receipts for a few bits like an alternator and things like that it's had. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with loads and loads of paperwork, but it is, you know, a restored car that doesn't really need loads of paperwork. I mean, look how straight that passenger side of that car is. I don't think there's a dink or a dent on the whole car. I presume if you got a microscope out, you'd probably be able to find one. There was nothing that we would consider like huge. I mean, you can see that black stain there is actually the wall over there. That isn't in the paintwork. That's how reflective the car is. I'll just close the bonnet here and then show you the front end. And then here's the front end. If I was being really, really fussy, I'd maybe have a machine polish done on the paintwork. Where it's been stored with a cover over it, you know, it's got a few tiny little light swirl marks, but nothing that wouldn't polish out. But as I say, get her out on a sunny day, you know, sunroof open and stuff like that. It's a gorgeous car. It attracts so much attention everywhere we go. And I do genuinely hope whoever buys it has as much fun as we hope to have in it, which unfortunately hasn't quite come to fruition with COVID and stuff like that. That gives you sort of a general overview of the condition of the car. Obviously, I appreciate everyone's expectations of these cars are different, but in our opinion, this is absolutely stunning and a car we would be happy to own for 4 or 5 years now. Any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call, drop me a text message. We have a full logbook in our name, and it is a matching VIN car as well. All the VIN and numbers are correct, stamped where they should be.